Hey there, and welcome back to the Train of Thought, an educational monster train series where you no longer have to listen to an echo from the in-game audio. Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't realize it was happening at first, and I didn't know what was causing it. Turns out that when you set up OBS by default, it will configure a speaker and desktop audio at the same time when you set it up. And for all my tests, I didn't think that was an issue. I didn't notice any problems. But apparently they can get desynchronized from one another, and when that happens, you run into the situation like the last video with Shardtail Queen, where there was a very distinct echo as a result of the issue. That has been fixed. I am now only capturing one of those instead of both of those, so that should be addressed. Now, obviously, if you have any other problems that come up with the audio, if anything shows up that's weird, let me know in a comment and I will look at it. I'm not reviewing these and rewatching them all myself, so I'm probably going to miss them. But if there's a comment or some kind of indication that there's a problem, I'll focus in on it, hone, and try to find the issue so I can address it. So so yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Hopefully, no more audio issues like that. Last time we did Sentient, so let's jump in and look at the next champion that we will be considering in our series, which is our friend the Tree Man. I even already have him selected. Look at that. So how do I say this? Wyldenten is how you're supposed to say his name. That's probably not going to happen, right? I'm trained to say this wrong. I call him Windleton, is what I call him. So I'm going to say that pretty much left and right. You can't really stop me. Another popular choice that I like, Wimbledon. I'm probably not going to call him Wimbledon, but I will call him what I normally do, Windleton. So, all right, we will skip Thornlord in our initial review and we'll look at Strangler and Predator first. I'm going to say up front that my opinion of Windleton has fallen over time. I think when the DLC was fresh, and honestly, in all my playtesting of the DLC before it launched, I felt that he was pretty mid-tier. I gave him, a B, if you consider the scale from S being absolutely unlosable all the way to D being throw it away and hope you don't have to actually deal with it. I had him at a B. Now, I don't think he's a B anymore. Having tested him and played him a lot more, he's kind of a struggle bus. And generally speaking, he's carried pretty hard by the fact that, he does have some strong paths, but he's big and he doesn't live very well. He's fairly frail, and even on like supposedly tankier paths, he's still pretty squishy. He does no defensive scaling anywhere. So that's pretty tough. I have him currently ranked in my mental canon as a C tier, so pretty tough. Anyway, let's talk about Strangler first. We're looking at rank 3. Why? You almost never take rank 3 of that. If you're taking rank 3 Strangler, you're probably in for a bad run, and you're just praying for something good. Like you had to hit one of the others, and it just was not happening. So Strangler 1 is really good because it roots all enemies and it sweeps. So, that sounds great. You give him quick and he should clear backlines and things and hold things together. In the earlier phases of the game, so before the DLC, this was usually enough, right? There weren't tons of enemies on a floor and enemies had smaller HP pools, which meant that with less scaling, he could get the win, right? He could clear them out and not get overwhelmed. The big problem with him in the DLC is now we have to deal with these 290 HP enemies, and you have waves that are 4 to 5 enemies on the Divinity. And if you don't clear them all very quickly, you will get overrun. And if he gets overrun, you've basically lost because you now have a 7 stacked floor just ascending to your pyre, and it will annihilate you. So it kind of feels tough. He's difficult to make work now. The other important thing is that it's hard to talk about these two paths, Strangler and Predator, as a separate entity because they're so commonly used together. You want sweep and you want quick. So they complement each other really well, but they're very frail and they only end up with, a little bit of scaling in the multi-strike that he picks up with the Predator path and 2. So So yeah, honestly, if you ever have to go to Strangler 2 or 3, you're in for a bad time. Like, look at the improvement from Strangler 1 to 2. All he gains is 10 attack and 20 HP. That is one of the worst, absolute worst champion upgrades in the game. He gets basically like a couple train stewards worth of stats. And it's not much better in the last one. The last rank 3 gets 20 attack and 20 HP. So this is a sad path to go to rank 2 or 3 on. Just so bad. Never do it unless you're desperate. And if you're desperate, you need to make sure that you're getting the payout right, because it's punishing you very badly for it. So yeah, that's Strangler. I think it's good. I usually will start this if shown it, depending on what I have. And then let's talk Predator now. So Predator is good. It's a great path, actually, because, well, it has multi-strike too. That's awesome. It's basically an Animus of Will that is quick and gives everything else on the floor quick, but you pay 3 space for it. So it's kind of like Large Stone on an Animus of Will, really, is basically what you're dealing with here, which is cool. Now, unfortunately, that multi-strike 2 only comes about in the last rank. You're not getting it all the way through. So earlier on, it's a worse Animus of Will, but you'll notice immediately this thing doesn't get any HP. 30 HP with 3 space, that is a squishy man. And basically, if you start Predator and you want to win with it, you're looking for an extremely tanky solution for him, because he will die in Relentless. Even if you get lucky and you get Predator 2, Strangler 1, which is a pretty common setup. You're getting multi-strike 1, so he hits twice, he has quick, he has sweep, he roots the floor. You're pumping him with damage from something. It could be Rage or Razor Sharp Edge or his starter card, Root Seeds, and you can get there. But he will die horribly in Relentless, and it will betray you, because you'll think, wow, I'm so strong. I can just kill all the enemies. Look at me go. This guy's easy. And then Arcus will just 1v1 you, and you'll do like a fraction of his HP and just die. So you'll be like, oh no, look at that. He's bad. It's tough. There are only a few tanking plans that give him enough rounds, because he's not going to be that strong, all things considered. I mean, look at this. He's like a 20 by 2 at rank 2. And depending on what you ordered it, like you might into rings 4, 5, and 6 only have this, right? Strangler 1, Predator 1. He hits once for 20 damage or whatever it is. I think it's 20. Yeah, it should be 20 damage, I think. So he hits once. Maybe it's 25, whatever. The number, it doesn't matter. It's hard to kind of visualize how these add together. It's a small number, and it only hits once. He's terrible. You need like a million rounds to beat Arcus or something like that, or some other strategy. So you need something really defensive, like Beefy Shark. So Armor Shark and Stygian, maybe with the Guardian Stone on there. Maybe you need a lot of sap, maybe a ton of stealth, something like that. You're looking for the real dedicated defensive plans. Mild defense is not going to be enough, right? You're just going to get overrun. Like even like 200 HP is not enough. You need more. So it's tricky. Obviously, it gets better with the multi-strike at after that combat, or depending on when you're taking Strangler, if you started Predator or whatever. So it can get a little stronger. But at that point, you're still pretty weak, right? Your final boss, Seraph, is probably going to be around 5k HP, depending on how many shards you have. If you have only exactly 100 shards, that's what you're going to be dealing with, 5k HP on the Divinity. It's tough. He looks better than he is, and he feels better against the whatchamacallits being the enemies, right? He feels better against the waves than he will against bosses, and because he requires so much investment, he's not great against bosses. This does mean you can do some interesting things with Strangler and Predator together, where he locks down floors and enemies. You give him enough scaling to have success at not dying, enough defensive power in order to stay alive, and then you have some relentless plan on the top floor or above him that's just scaling out of control. So when he inevitably dies, that thing is set up and good to go. That is a strategy that works, but it requires you to commit to multiple floors, and you need to be able to keep him alive, or else the floodgates break open and you just get overrun early before your relentless plan is able to clean up and handle the rest of the waves. It can be tough. Usually runs with him struggle. For as strong as I think Exile Awoken is, I think Exile Awoken as a secondary clan is far better than Exile Awoken as a starter default clan, as your first. So that's important to consider. Now, that's essentially Strangler and Predator. There's a lot more I could probably say. We'll say it in a run. And then there's this other path over here, the Thorn Lord. You'll notice this one actually has decent HP, right? It gets to 100, and it has Incant on it. And it summons stings to add them to your hand. So this accelerates your run through your deck very quickly. You get 8 cards or 3 extra cards drawn on the second turn. You immediately get some incants. The incanting is only for attack. Notes 1, 2, 3. And he has a lot of HP, so you can use him as a tanking plan if you have to. And this can work really well if you're relying on, like, oh, let me think, a quick multi-strike Shattered Shell or something behind him that's hopefully scaling up. And, he scales on his own in damage, which is pretty good. That means he can, slap a mini boss or something for like 150 damage or whatever, depending on how fast you're incanting. Obviously, this is much better with Stygian, but it works with any of them, as long as you have spells. This is not a great pick, as with any incant strategy. It's not a great pick if you have a unit starter as your secondary. So that would be like, Queen Zimplings or Dregs. So obviously preferring things that don't kill you. So if you can't like fracture your own units or whatever, then yeah. So it's interesting. We will probably have some tough times with this. I generally do not look forward to playing Wyldenten because he betrays me fairly regularly. But he can get there, right? I think it's winnable, and yeah, he's not that terrible. So C tier. And that's pretty much where I have Wyldent. I'm going to mess this up. I'm reading the name up here while trying to use my brain sound. But that's where I think Wyldent's at. All right, so let's now go and hope for a decent run of it. We'll go over here to the clan select. All right, cool. So go over here, pick Wyldenten, randomize, no constructed here. Just as a reminder about the constructed nature of this series, normally I will, or well, I say normally, I haven't done this yet, but I might, where I specifically add UQ cards or something to the run in order to showcase some feature or some behavior I want to run with. Obviously in this case we're just doing a random secondary, and I have those mods enabled in case anything comes up. We will see. I don't think there's anything I really want to show off here. I'm just going to play the boss, or play the champion rather, and see how it goes. Last run, we did great. We won with the Sentient, which means that we have, I believe, it is a 4-0 win streak. Yep, it is 4-0. Won't show up down here is why I remind you, because I've been using these mods. So we are 4-0 on this streak so far. Let's hope to continue it. I would really love to not just die horribly. And that is where we're at. So let's jump in with our diamond-headed buddy here. Cool. Oh boy, we have a really tough secondary here. All right, we are Exile Awoken with default Umbra. We have Dazed Talos, Shadow Arcus, and Patient Seraph. So Umbra into Patient is usually pretty good because you can find Damage Shield to help out there. That's nice. We have Stings, Mind Collapse, and Awake. This is a good starter for a lot of things. We have a ping to the back line, which is nice considering our secondary starter Shade Splitter does not do that. Stings are always good. They're basically free draws. And then we have a big heal. So that's nice. This is a good start. I'm happy to see it. Obviously excluding the secondary clan, which is tough. Let's go ahead and jump in. Cool. Now immediately, the first thing I do when I have this Umbra set up like this is I look at the map. Am I forced to take Umbra units? No. I have Awoken banner here, Awoken banner here. Okay, so that's reassuring. I can kind of do an all Awoken run. Now, I do have a healing card, which is nice. Shade Splitter is not great. Okay. Alright, well, let's see what relic we get here. A healing card means sap tap is okay. I guess that's fine. I have to actually play Awake then. I mean, I'm always going to upgrade and play it. That's literally just a draw. And at worst, it draws on the regen. I mean, Center Salve is not doing much. I mean, it's okay on Arcus because that's curses, but we don't have Diligent. I don't know. I don't think I do that. This is not great. We'll take Sap Tap. Now let's see which Dark Forge upgrade we get. Okay. This is... Okay, so this leans immediately towards the Strangler and hope we find Predator later setup. Or I can do Thornlord. Thornlord is okay. I do have a lot of Awoken banners. So like Animus of Will's good here, or Shattered Shell's good here. I have 2 shots, even if I miss all unit trials, that's good. This could actually be Thornlord, right? Because I have a spell starter that works fine. That seems okay. Takes all these incants well. I have stings, which are just free. I can ping a lot. And the other consideration is, you know, I'm not guaranteed to see damage shield or some solution here. Also, Umbra has no good tanks, right? If you imagine the Strangler Predator line, you need something to sit in front of him. And what am I going to do? Take double space and put, what is it, Crucible Warden or something with morsels? Like, that's terrible. That is a horrible defensive plan that gets overrun very quickly. I'm basically going to avoid anything to do with Umbra, unless I guess they show me like Morsel Maid or some high roll like that. So I think it's just Thornlord here. Cool. I haven't played a Thornlord run in a while, so let's do it. This means I immediately value anything that gives me extra cards. I'm going to take this relic for sure, because I have a ping, which is good at 2 energy to kill those crossbowmen. I have a lot of card draw to find it. Yeah, alright, we take this. Give me something good. Ooh. I mean, Capricious Reflection. This is the first time we've seen this in this series. I'm going to take a moment to talk about this card. It's this card, this relic. This relic is really better than it sounds. It's pretty heavily weighted to show you the expensive shop upgrades instead of the cheaper ones. And a lot of cards only have so many valid hits, right? So consider a good example of this is Soul Siphon in Wormkin. It can only get 2 things. It can get Permafrost, or it can get Remove Consume. That's it. So you're always going to get one of those. This also means that things that are 0 cost can roll Holdover pretty regularly, because there's not many other things you could run. So like Razor Sharp Edge is really good here, because you're going to see, what, -1, or Holdover, or Permafrost. And I believe that's literally all I can see. So 1 in 3 chance of just getting a free Holdover. That's very strong. This is bigger risk on the units, right? Because you can just be like, haha, I found my unit that I really wanted. Oh, and it has Burnout 1. Obviously, that's pretty rare because you're more likely to see the bigger tier upgrades, like a large stone or something. But you know, even a large stone can be problematic, right? You don't have space or something. This early in a run, I will almost always click it because we're bound to find something good out of it. It's pretty rare that it betrays you the whole run through. Otherwise, I would take Mask of Penumbra here, and because, you know, I have morsels, I'm going to play them, because I'm going to cast those spells, so it would just be a draw. But we're going to go Capricious Reflection, and we're going to let the whims of RNG decide how we do. Cool, let's run it. We should see Crossbowmen get upgraded here. Yeah, alright. I don't care about this Mark of Invasion. Remember, we're playing Thornlord top, which means I get 3 stings on turn 1, which immediately kills the entire invasion. So this is free. Yeah. Now obviously the second wave could do some damage, but whatever. Whatever. Okay. So we have a morsel. Order kind of matters. Like, I'm giving up 1 incant to save the Ember Drain. Probably worth it, because, you know, if I see an extra Rootseed, I want to play it. So we'll do that. I'll do this. I'll play this morsel for the Ember Drain. I will play this. I will now, of course, I'm going to boost him. We're going to sting out this floor, because I don't want to take any of this damage. And I'm going to sting. All right, we're going to see a lot of cards. I'm just going to take a 2 Mind Collapse on this guy. So that's fine. We'll just ping out this mid guy here. It's worth more than whatever I'm getting out there. Okay. Cool. We get the Mind Collapse. That's great. I'm going to sting up here for sure. Oh, wait a second. This is nice, right? Have both Mind Collapses, so... Now the question is, do I play the Train Steward, or do I play 2 Morsels? Because I could play 2 Morsels here. Alright, I think I play 2 Morsels, actually. Yep. We play down to 2. Yeah, play down to 2. Right, like this. Play our Morsel friends. Cool. I do this down here, which is very important. Now, is it important to kill one of those? I have a few options, right? I could Mind Collapse one of these 5/1s. This probably saves me damage, right? There's almost no way I'm getting both of them. And if I do that, I now Root Seeds the back morsel here in order to kill this collector. It's worth it, actually, right? I give up 2, but it's fine. That's strange, but yeah, we're going to do that. I'm going to go that route because I think I'm pretty unlikely to hit both of these guys, right? I'm probably going to redraw one of these Mind Collapses in 2 turns, which is fine. But if I miss it, then that's a real struggle. So yeah, we're just going to do this. I'm okay taking this 5 here. Yeah, cool. Fun how that works. Ping this, and then I guess I'll just play 2 Train Stewards mid. No reason to hold them. Fine. It's a pretty good setup. Yeah, so it's like I see this, right? I don't have that. Now, I could draw a card with this Awake. Is this Awake even worth playing? Probably not, right? He has a lifesteal to get his life back. Yeah, I'm just going to play everything top, I think. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just do this. This is fine. And we'll play 2 morsels again up here. Cool. Well, that's good. Alright, fine. Alright, we get the Mind Collapse. So I might... See, I could have taken it, right? I would be 2 attack ahead. But I'm just going to use one of these Mind Collapses on this Foot Soldier down below. So you can't stop me. There's no way. I play Morsel Friend. I only need 1 Ember to get the kill. That's fine. Buff him. Do this. Take the Root Seeds now. Do this, and then just drain his lifesteal of 2. Fine. We are really strong. I think we're going to easily slam through this. He's 45-50. I basically have Demon Fiend. We're just going to take hits here. I'm going to always get rid of this. Just buff him. Yeah. I don't really need this Awaken, this combat. He's at full life anyway, so I think we win. We do. Cool. Don't play cards. Cool. Nice and easy. So that was a good combat. We got the money. Did I need it? I don't see. Look at this. I literally just said this, right? Razor Sharp Edge has 3 hits, and it's weighted towards the best one. We always click this. There's no way I don't take a Razor Sharp Edge with holdover. I can go to a magic shop and just absolutely slam. Glimmer is actually worse like this, right? Because you want the plus 30 on it. So it's actually worse to take Glimmer here. Glimmer is generally worse with the Capricious Reflection. Slamming Razor Sharp Edge with holdover. Give me that. That's incredible. And yeah, here we go. I have holdover and Umbra Assault, remove Consume Packed Morsels, and a remove Consume Prismal Dust. I'm going to take the Prismal Dust, honestly, because I can play it at 0, right? Which is an incant, and it's really good into Patient. Yeah, I don't see myself leaning towards Morsels. I don't need the ping. I have these 2 Awoken banners. Yeah, we're going to take this. Prismal Dust, give it a -1, and it's, solid. Just solid. As much as I want this magic shop, I'm always going right here. Yeah, I'm always going right. I need an Awoken unit. I don't know, show me something good quick. I don't know, Shattered Shell, Husk Hermit, Sweeper. Okay. Oh my gosh, what? Steel Singer. I have a card that says heal on it. Endless, that's rough. This is right, see, like, look at this. You get the rage. So I missed the high roll here. I have to take something. I have to take something. This is the struggle of Capricious Reflection. You see, we just hit this unbelievable razor sharp edge and a really good remove consume, honestly. That's actually really strong. And then you have like Rage 7 Husk Hermit, Endless Steel Singer. If this Steel Singer didn't have Endless and had like, I don't know, Quick or Multi-Strike, I would slam it here. I think if I hadn't taken Capricious Reflection, it's an obvious Steel Singer run, right? Yeah, it's obvious. Obviously, it doesn't synergize very well with Wyldenten or Wyldenten, but it's fine. I think I just have to take Husk Hermit here. It's fine. Or I could take Steel Singer prospectively and just, you know, play him in the next combat. He just 1v1s the boss because he has Endless, which is fine. Endless is so bad. His Infusion is at least better, but I don't have any Rejuvenates. It's just this thing up here awake. Alright, I have to take Husk Hermit. I think I have to. Ugh, this is not great. This Quick with no scaling whatsoever, no multi-strike is bad. That's not good. That's not good. Spell Chain? There's nothing I want to Spell Chain. If they showed me a -2, I would put it on Awake, but they didn't. That's not great. I'm gonna go to this Awoken banner again and hope for the best. I don't think I put the Quick on him. If he had, I think he's fine for this combat as is. Ugh, it feels bad giving up this Quick, but there's no way this wins, right? There's just no way. Yeah, there's no way that wins with just one attack. I just die to the mini bosses if I somehow make it that far. So we chill. We chill. I could be getting betrayed by Capricious Reflection, because if I didn't have it, I would just put the Quick on him right now, and I would find a multi-strike later, and that would be enough to win. That would be enough to win. Yeah, that would get there. Shame. We'll have to make sure we can see enough mad steel shops, because I'm not going to take this left steel shop unless they give me a really good unit draft, which means I don't see a steel shop for, oh no, right before Arcus. I mean, that's a good steel shop at least, but that's tough. That's tough. Okay, well, let's run it. I'm already not feeling confident about this. There was like oh man, this is a very clear line to win here, right? Like Strangler, and I was no way I would have known the Steel Singer and then not take, don't take the, whatchamacallit thing, the Capricious Reflection. Yeah, alright, do I have to take an upgrade here at all? No. Alright, we go. The Rage 7 is enough. I won't die. Spikes. Do you want money? Money's nice. I have 2 back pings. I could use Razor Sharp to ping. I think we're fine on this. Yeah, I think we're fine. I'm okay taking this, I think. Sure. This is like, why am I doing this? Because honestly, I feel behind because of this Husk Hermit having Rage and not taking that Quick. So that's the trick. Yeah. Could slam bottom. Is that good enough? I think so, actually. I think it is actually, right? But this bottom slam, I don't get bogged down at all. It doesn't really matter, right? Because yeah, I think bottom is actually fine, which is funny. Because we could do this, right? Yeah. Hold up. I play this down here for the incant, and we feed him up here, and I don't know. Yeah, okay, top. It's unfortunate, but that's okay. I always buff the back here. Yeah. Always buff the back, because it sweeps. I go down to 1 Ember here, and then yeah, okay. This is fine. I go down to 1. I Mind Collapse up here for the money. Play this here. I have to do 20 to this guy. It should be reasonable, right? Yeah, that should be reasonable. I think I play... Is the Train Sword worth more or less than a Shade Splitter here? I think I'll take the Shade Splitter. Right? Because it's an incant, and I get this Ember next turn, which is fine. With any luck... Yeah, see, like, with this Ember, it's fine. I do... Yeah, okay. We just pump this floor, right? Yeah. I do this, and I do this here. Cool. This is a free incant, right? I'll take it. Like, I could have done something here. Honestly, I'm just going to put it down here, though. My gamble is on killing. Yeah. Okay. I think I get there. Yeah, we get there. Cool. So I was basically gambling on not letting this Forge Disciple reach the top. We get the kill. Cool. If I just play this Awake, I think we get them both. Yeah, fine. Cool. Alright, so bottom floor was fine. The Rage was fine. Ugh. Money is fine. Cool. What are we looking at? Frozen Invigorating Solution. Oh yeah, let me get my 3-cost double stack Sharpen here. I'm just going to take Restoration Detonation. It's a good heal card and it's free. Sure. Sure. I need that. That's good. Oh, what is going on here? I mean, I take the Space Prism, I think. It lets me play Morsels. Even if it's frozen, it's fine. It's an incant. It goes away. Yeah, right. I guess Frozen's weird on it, but fine. Yeah, alright. I go right. I need to look at another unit, because I didn't get a unit draft there. So we go right. And we hope. You know, Large Stone's at least workable, right? Yeah, Large Stone is at least workable here. It's not Animus of Speed. Oh my gosh, this is tough. I think I take this Husk Hermit that's large. Should I have... There's no temple here. I was thinking, should I have looked at the temple first? Because there might have been an intrinsic for the Space Prism, which would have been good. Because then I don't need a space. Then I don't need a... which space relic, but... This is fine. I pretty much... If I go this route, I'm giving up on the quick, right? It could be... You know, I wish I could take quick infusion here. Huh. Is that doable? So here's my thought process here, right? I'm looking ahead, I'm thinking about temples and infusions. I could take the Animus of Speed. I could put the Animus of Speed on Husk Hermit for quick. And then give him, what's the word? Give him multi-strike, right? And then that's quick multi, which is fine. That's fine, right? And we scale him with Razor Sharp Edge out the wazoo. That probably gets there. If I remove a bunch of crap and just draw good stuff, that probably gets there. You know, I'm looking at that point, just remove all the Train Steers, remove all the, what are these called? The Shade Splitters. So, okay, I think that gets there. So I actually take Animus of Speed here. I mean, taking the other Husk Hermit is just like forcing me into space, which is bad. And forcing me into having no good infusions because I'm not putting another 30. And how much is this 2070 actually doing? I mean, it's good, right? Because he can support a lot of Razor Sharps. I didn't see Steel Enhancer for the HP. Okay, we're going to take Animus of Speed. I think this is correct. I have to play cool on shards here. I'm always going to put a -1 into Razor Sharp. It's holdover. All right, that's scaling. That's great. +10, I guess. I'm going to re-roll that for sure. And I'm going to take a -1 on Awake, so it's playable. Interesting. See, it's nice. This Capricious Reflection is nice just because it saves me so much value here. If they show me another holdover, what do I even put it on? Nothing. I just want the -1. Yeah, I just want the -1. That's funny. That's funny. -1 on Awake, thanks. Holdover on this? No, that's never good. Holdover on Restoration for 10? No. If this, again, like I could put a holdover on this, and if it had +30, that would be great, but I don't. I'm never holding over another card here, I don't think. No. Okay. We'll play it cool. Look in this Caverns, I don't know. Oh. Oh, yeah, Wingmaker. Wingmaker, of course. And there's a holdover in this shop. Yeah, okay, that's backline. All right, I feel suddenly much stronger here. I was worried, right? Because, you know, well, he's gonna have quick. I just take this anyway, I don't care. This is good. It's a good spell. I give it a +30. That's big numbers. That helps a lot with the mini bosses. It's like 210 before they even hit me. Yeah. All right, we do this. Okay. Yeah. All right. Now I just hit a +30 or a 10 pierce, and we're good. Yeah, let's roll. That's fine. That's fine. All right. So cool. I'm probably okay. I mean, she can just live on mid, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, she can just kind of chill. Fine. I'm always playing this man top. Hold up. I'm willing to... Yeah, okay. Obviously, this means I can't get the Awake out, but that's okay, because I'm fine with her doing this, right? Yeah. She kills this morsel, and then I just sting the hell out of her, and we feel fine about that. That's okay. Alright, so... Wow, she lives. That's impressive. We play Husk Hermit. Always. There's no way to cheat out this. Yeah, it's fine. Cool. I, at 2 Ember, kill this fellow. I play a Root Seeds up here. And I kill one of these. Yeah, I'll definitely prioritize those guys. And then I just buff. Yeah, just buff and take the draw. These morsels really don't do much. I mean, they could give me, like, I don't know, Umbra or something, but tank 2 hits, but I don't really care about that floor. We'll just invest in top. That's okay by me. Okay, so we now give some space, play a Razor Sharp. I now have the holdover in action. I don't need it on top. No, I don't need it on top. Cool, so I'm just going to play that mid now that I drew it, and that helps our Animus. Yeah, she at least gets something there. Cool, we just pump it. Oh no, 1 damage. I don't care. It's fine. Alright, I keep buffing. Yeah, keep buffing. I take this hit. Sure, why not? Actually, it's mid. Just kills the guy. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. I'm happy to see that. I could do Train Steward. Train Steward tanks the whole thing. Yeah, he does. Great news. I just let them come up, I guess. I don't really care. I'll save the 2. Yeah, I'll do this. I'll just... It does nothing. Alright, we do this then. Fine. I'll still incant with it. Cool. Cool. I think we're fine here. Like, no problems. Oh no, look at this. Big damage. Wow. It's fine. I just killed basically everything. And if I put, again, Train Steward, he dies. Perfect. Perfect. And that's nice because that means she doesn't daze Wyldenten, so we get that slap. Just play both of these. Cool. Alright, we're cruising on this combat. I'm not really worried about this at all. We have very strong backline here. I do need to look. She does 8, which means dies in 3 rounds. That's fine. Honestly, this damage is worth it though. I'm still going to save the hit up top. Yeah, we just pump it. If Animus actually kills this front line, this Animus is doing just great, right? Yeah, Animus is doing just great. If she gets another 25 in if I do this, which is worth it. I always play Root Seeds here. I could... She gets an extra swing in if I play the Train Steward. Yeah, yeah, she does. This Awake is not that valuable here. I just do this. She gets another 25 in. I take... I don't know. I'll take the Incant, I guess. Fine. Cool. Alright, I think we cruise on this. The Animus actually did fine with the plus 25. Alright, we kill. No problem. Cool. Cool. Okay, so we get through this combat with Talos. I didn't really have any fear here. I think we're okay. Spreading Spore? Oh, look at this Lord. The Shard Channeler with multi-strike. Oh boy. Okay, the Spreading Spores strategy with Holdover. If this can be, if I can get a -2 on this, this kind of gets crazy. This is strange, right? So let's see. I'm looking for a plus 30 for the good old Wingmaker. I have a temple coming up. I have 2 temples, 3 left in the run, 2 coming up back to back. Spreading Spores is better than you're thinking here. It's actually not a bad plan. It's really good survivability. He's got a lot of base HP, so the regen is value. I already have Awake. Man, this would have been great Steel Singer run, right? If I had not endless on it. It's funny. Someone replay this combat, this whole run without the Capricious Reflection and see just kind of how easy this is with Steel Singer. But it's fine. We will continue on with the decisions we have made. Yeah, okay. I'm taking the Spreading Spores. I think this is correct. It will get us there. It is a defensive line. And some offense? Yeah, fine. Let's see. Am I ever taking one of these? Interesting. I could take Morsel Maker for its infusion on Husk Hermit. It's not great, but it offsets... The 6 HP offsets the... whatchamacallit? The Razor Sharp Edge, which is really strong, actually. He's sweep, so that's good. Now, that basically means I don't get quick, but I don't really mind the no quick. Honestly, I have a lot of strength from this good old Wingmaker, right? I don't need to quick on him. Yeah, so here's the plan. I'm going to take Morsel Maker. I don't think this infusion is great, but I think it's fine. And it does what I need here, right? It gives HP and it scales HP while also giving some attack. So this is the pivot. Thanks, Morsel Maker. Get in here. Okay. I don't need space on this run yet. I don't need draw. I'm drawing like 10 cards on most turns because I have 5 stings and 5 root seeds. I'm going to take energy. I don't really need it, but it makes some things better. Like, it makes it a little cleaner to Mind Collapse and to Prismal Dust. And if I miss on this Spreading Spores and have to be able to -1, it's fine. So we'll take energy here. That's cool. Oh, what do you show me? Oh, I already have Hef. I already have Hef. Do I ever take her? I have a better plan, honestly, right? Like, she's good, right? But she gives +2 space. There's no way I could fit. There's absolutely no way I could fit a 4-space Husk Hermit. Double space was never it. I don't want you, Hef. I'm sorry. I really enjoy playing with Hef because Trample is good, but I don't need it. Goodbye. Not today, lassie. Not today. Do I have a dupe that I want? Not really. Not really. Not yet. Not yet. I'll take the removals then and just look at the artifact. Maybe it's something good. Fine. This Umbra banner is like never anything I want. Oh, multi-strike Shadow Eater. The absolute unit has arrived. You couldn't pay me to take him here. I have no way of... Yeah, alright, get out of here. Take the 10 gold. Let's look at the relic first. Magic power is pretty decent. I mean, it's 4 heals. I have no starters that benefit from it, but I have a lot of stings. Trader's Quill? What consume cards do I have? Like, 1? I have 1. This is bad. I'm going to take the Talisman because I guess it at least benefits stings and this Restoration Detonation. I guess it helps good old Wingmaker, so fine. Not great. I don't know, show me something good. -2. This is what I wanted on Spreading Spores. So this Spreading Spores is now really good. I dupe this, and it is now an in-camp plan, and it is a survivability plan. Yeah, okay. -2 Spreading Spores. I did not see the offensive card thing I wanted, but that's okay. I don't want to look at Morsel Maker. He's just bad, so I skip him out, and I put him in our friend, the Hermit, which Hermit is really going to be our play here. That's fine. That's fine. I'm just going to remove Animus of Speed because I no longer need her essence. She was good for the one combat I took her in. Yes, this is correct. Morsel Maker and a Husk Hermit. Okay, we go to 55. This means I'm disrespecting Party Boys, but that's okay. I don't really mind. Get rid of the Animus. I have so much power between the Wingmaker and the pickup on this Spreading Spores and the Razor Sharp. Like, all of Capricious Reflection has just given me so many magic upgrades. I'm removing Animus. Yes, I no longer require her assistance. And I'll take out a Train Steward. Technically, Animus is better than a Train Steward, but I actually really want to draw my Husk Hermit on turn 1. So yeah, and we remove Train Steward. The upgrade, we're going to go all in on Thornlord here. I just need the HP. Just give me base HP and big scaling. I think we get there. Yeah, I think we get there. I should take stock. Ring 4, I need 45 shards. I'm going to take the Horde, that's 70, so 30 more. I'm looking for a +10 or a... I can just... Yeah, I can get it. I can get there. No worries. Don't you worry about it. Heaven's Seal. I have a single floor setup. Yeah. I have a single floor setup. I can't imagine this not scaling to a point where this wins. At worst, I leak a clipped reflector for, like, I don't know, some damage. I'll take this. There's not a lot of relics that you could show me that are really, really strong, but there are some things that are just kind of nice to have, which is fine. We are playing top, without a doubt. Yeah, I want to scale first. And the turn 1 Spreading Spores, pretty okay, right? Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. It immediately gives me some scaling. Remember, he heals by moving up, so we'll just play this top. I play this fellow, and I will ping out the back. Fine. Cool. Alright, we're good. We're going to scale very quickly here. Let's see. This is correct. I want to kill this backline. Thanks, Mind Collapse. Very cool. And we just incant the hell out of top. I will play Sting, Root Seeds. And I'll play this. I'm skipping on Awake because I want the draw from Snap Tap to be next turn, and I want the extra draw card from that Root Seeds I played. So, yeah, see, this prevents me from drawing into this now. Alright, yeah, we're fine. Okay, this is worth it. Is there a way I can kill him? Yeah, so this guy, this is the one I thought I would leak, right? Basically, I never get there. I'm just shy, which is fine, I suppose. So I ignore him. As long as I don't incant him so he has armor, I just accept the 15 here, and we're fine. Yeah. That's okay. So we just play the good shit. We just play the cards as long as I don't incant him over the threshold. I start working on the bottom here. Has a lot of armor. Otherwise, it's just an incant up top. Yeah, we'll just do this. It's fine. I will... It doesn't matter, right? I can just incant here. Weird. We'll take the M... He doesn't eat, right? No, we'll do this. I want to get the Ember next turn, is what I'm doing here. So, I accept 15 damage. Fine. I should scale to a point where I kill this guy. Yeah, okay, we get this guy at least, which is good. Yeah, which is fine. I need to clear the bottom floor 100%. Yeah, we'll clear the bottom floor here. Yeah, okay. Fine. I will now incant. I need to give this a -1 so I can actually play it in a reasonable way. This does what, 7? Well, let's incant first, it's fine. Guess I'll just do this, it's fine. Take the 7 into this guy's armor, 12? Oh, it actually works out that way, cool. And then take the incant and then just send this thing. Sure. Okay. We have a 71 sweeper now. 85. We get there. Yeah, we get there. Take this, take this. This turn plays itself. Nice and easy. Cool. Okay, I need to not leak. Alright, we're doing 156. So we play the important cards. This trades evenly with him? Yep. I will play Spreading Spores, Spreading Spores. He's at 130. I can actually do this. Yep, I can do this. Which means I can do this now. Yep. Okay. And now he's at 140. I can just keep playing a couple cards. 150. This just trades fine. Yeah, okay. I'll take that. We win. This combat does not fear me at all. We can get a taste of kind of how this looks with the survivability. Yeah. I think we get there without a problem. Yeah, okay. 14 regen is not amazing. We do get 131 attack after a few rounds. It's pretty good. You know, the rage wears off, but we get the attack, so that's fine. Alright, press and turn, we're good. We get there. I need to find multi-strike fairly badly. Ugh, rationing scales. I have this feeling I'm going to leak. I have a feeling I'm going to leak, and I have a feeling that money is not going to save me. Yeah. What do I do once my deck becomes nothing but Spreading Spores? Do I feel bad about that? Not really. The only other card that's really matter are the Wingmaker and the Razor Sharp Edge. Yeah, that's fine, I think. That's fine. I think it gets to a point where I look at it and I go, I maybe don't draw enough cards. I skip this for sure. I don't want the... I want to take HP at some point, so that's fine. This Preserved Thorns is just a lot of stings that I like to see. I like stings on this combat. Bramble Lash is acceptable if it didn't have Consume on it. I'm just going to take the Preserved Thorns. Yeah. It's a good draw card. None of these. Wow. Double stack Gem Trove. You want to play a 5 energy card there? No, I don't need these cards. Nope. Okay. I need to take the first Steel Shop. I basically have to hit multi-strike with how I've configured this run. If I don't do it, I have to come up with some other nonsense. So, fine. So basically, I traded 10 Pyre HP for 25 gold there. That's a bad trade. This dupe. I do want to dupe Spreading Spores eventually. It's good. Got some removals attached to it. Yeah, I'm just going to take that now. This right side has not much that I want. That does put me at 70. Rainstorms are the worst cards in this deck, for sure. It does put me at 70. Hold up, looking here first. Okay, actually, they gave me the plus 30, so I'm duping later, is what we found out here. I will dupe down here. I guess with the Merchant of Steel? Yeah, okay, fine. I will dupe much later on, because I want this 15, not that 15. 39 damage, good old Wingmaker. Yeah. Yeah, that thing's huge. Intrinsic is a consideration on what? Space Prism? No, I don't care. Don't care. I didn't take the large one, so... And this dupe. So now what do I dupe? If I'm really scared, I could just dupe Wingmaker and do... And this thing is basically Inferno in 2 cards every turn. Hold over Inferno in 2 draw. I mean... I I mean, is that good? I could dupe Wingmaker. Go to 80 here? Go to 80. That's... How greedy am I going to be? If I go to 80 here, 95, 110? 110 is acceptable. I don't mind that too much. The Wingmaker is very strong as a pick. What else would I dupe here if it's not Spreading Spores? Basically, like, Spreading Spores is my survivability sucks, or Wingmaker is my offense sucks. I mean, I'm not worried about Arcus with the Hermit and the Wingmaker. That's fine. With 2 Wingmakers, what could scare me here? Like, nothing? Like, actually nothing? Man, I almost never go this hard, but I think it's just Wingmaker here. This thing is insane. 80 shards. If I die here, you know why. If I die here, you know why. I mean, it's just the best card I could incant. I mean, this is great, right? Sword of Sorrows is great. Give it multi-strike? How much disrespect can I even accept? I can take this, right? I have so many good hits. I draw through my deck fast. As long as I see one of my 2 Wingmakers, this is actually just free. How okay. Alright, I'm sending this. I'm sending this. Alright, so at this point you can look and you can tell me if this is a 1-hour video, you know why. Well, it's not, because I saw the good card. Thanks, friend. We're just gonna hyperscale top. Hyperscale top. I don't even need to sting down there because I have the Wingmaker in hand. Do this. Fine. Take the kill on one of them. I have no slay value, so it doesn't matter. Alright, we're out of control here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Yep. Play those. Play this. I play this mid now because I want the money. Yeah. Fine. Root seeds. Play this other Wingmaker and I take the 1 incant. You'll notice I haven't seen Razor Sharp yet. That's what I'm losing out on. Fine, we get that. I mean, this mid floor just dies. Every floor just dies here. Yeah, okay. We just incant the hell out of it then. A draw. Sure. Scale. I need to scale very hard. Okay. Okay. I'm feeling pretty good about this here. I just slam this every turn. This Wingmaker is pretty nuts, you know? Like, everything about this plays itself. I just play all my holdover cards every turn, right? Yeah, just play card that says holdover every turn. I may as well put Train Steward on the floor. I guess. It just dies, right? It just dies. I don't even want to do it. Just get out of here, Train Steward. Go downstairs. Fine. Okay, and we just... I mean, Wyldenten solos this, right? Yeah, Wyldenten solos this, for sure. Cool. This is kind of a stress test of where we get to with this. If this is my hand... You know, 3 Spreading Spores and Root Seeds and just these and just draw something and... I mean, yeah. Poor old friend doesn't make it here, but the regen helps us get there. Yeah, I do this because I don't want to take that hit. This is where we're at. 119. 123 with 22 regen. If you give me more rounds, I think we get there. Especially because his spikes actually do something. He has 26 of them. That's pretty good. I'll take Lifesteal. Yeah. I'll take Lifesteal. Isn't Graft good? I mean, yeah, sure. It's free. It's free. It redraws itself. It actually triggers Sap Tap, which I'm currently struggling a little bit with. Well, the regen helps, but yeah, it's never restoring retreat. I'm not doubling up a floor or anything. I don't need more energy. I'm barely spending it as it is. I just take and graft. It's fine. It is a draw. It replaces itself. It helps a little. I'm looking for heal density. I can give it a +10 and it's fine. Sure. I think that's one of the last cards I'm going to take. Trample Stone with -1. Okay. Yeah, alright. Sweep with Trample, sure. Okay, we go left. Show me Multi-Strike and I feel really good here. Yeah, just show me Multi-Strike and make this run easy. I don't want anything else. A +25 does nothing. Multi-Strike? Okay, no, this run is not easy. That's fine. We take removals on Drain Steward and Shade Splitter. It's the card I don't want to play, ever. Is Shade Splitter better than Mind Collapse? No. No, it's not. Get it out of here. Remove. I am not playing Diligent. Yeah. Now, do I take this relic? I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Heaven's Gold is a safety pick. I mean, I could get some value out of Gift of Gratitude, I guess, but not a lot. It's like it's fine. I'll just take Heaven's Gold. If anything gets by, I feel really good about it. Like 86 HP. I'm like not spending anything here. I should take a removal when I'm at this position, right? There's no reason for me to... Yeah, there's no reason for me to do this. Trample is a really good hit, by the way. It's basically multi-strike in its own way with a sweeper. Yeah, I'll just remove a Shade Splitter. It's fine. I need to go to every steel shop they show me. So I'm going left, and then yeah, I'm going right with this dupe, and that dupe's going to be on Spreading Spores, so that's fine. 95 shards. What could they show me here? I've looked at so many relics, but like there's nothing they could really show me that I love. Like, I'm actually gonna pull up the logbook and I'm gonna look. Where is it? All right, here, yeah. All right, what of these could they show me that I really love? Light's Gift is great. Light's Gift, fine. I would take that. I like there's a bunch of hits that are okay. Firestone Housing. I mean, I guess I could see a couple upgrades that help there, sure. Geez. Most of these are trash, yeah, okay. Awoken, like, alright, Emblem is fine. Curse Vines is a free incant. Born Fruit is too many stings, maybe? No, it's actually pretty good, right? I'll take it. I guess Floating Fungus is good. I'm gonna look, you know, there's enough hits. You've convinced me. Yeah, okay, so I have two good choices here. Wait a second, Golden Vault? Golden Vault is like cheating, kind of? I mean, think about the damage I have. This is 78, 78. That's 160. It's basically Inferno on holdover for 2 energy, right? But it hits 4 times. Kind of neat. I don't think it's Golden Vault. It could be. I am... 80 damage with Golden Vault? That is really good. The question now is basically, how do I beat the mini-bosses on the Divinity? Okay, I mean, I have to get through Seraph first, so... Cursed Vines is just a free incant every turn with some ping value. It's just an extra incant, which is, you know, that makes our champion stronger, which is fine. Okay. Crucible is like the worst here, I think, because it's basically only scaling with our, what is it, Spreading Spores, which is not fast. That's like, okay, great, you do some damage, fine. It gets good down the road. We had 26 spikes there, so it would be 52, which is fine. It's basically when you're going to see a second mini-boss, I suppose. That's fine. I don't need it, though. I don't need it. Golden Vault is kind of cheesy with Heaven's Gold, right? I can leak things and not mind, but I'm already kind of at that position. Like, I shouldn't leak anything, right? If I'm scaling correctly. I'm going to take Curse Vines. It's good. It's a free incant. At first, I play it on Wyldenten himself. And it does some funny shenanigans with reorganizing enemies so that I hit the right one. I'm going to do this. Golden Vault is a serious consideration, but I'm going to do this. Now, do I play bottom? Maybe? Should I? No. No, bottom is a bait here. Arcus is fine. Bottom is a bait here. I guess it'll depend on what his first shard is and where he puts it, but I think it's a bait. Yeah, so I have the Wingmaker. I'll just play it and slam these. It's fine. I'm definitely not playing bottom into a rally trigger. Jeez. Okay. This I think just kind of plays itself here. Oh wow, 6 damage, nice, that's cool. I don't actually mind the hit because he has lifesteal, fine. I'll take the Syncant. Yep. We do this and this. I always do this down here. Take the hit onto our friend down there, and we just sting up top. Cool. This run should move pretty quick from where we're at right now, which is good. We just incant the hell out of everything. I'll take the damage, sure. I play this down here every time. Yeah. Could play it up top, actually. This is always up here for sure. We'll do that. That's easy. Yeah, I always do this. It's fine. Always this. Interesting, right? I can do... The order here actually matters. I do this into this. I now do that, which lets me do this. Which, I mean, what am I doing with it? I'm just gonna... He's gonna go mid probably, so let's play it down here, and then I'm still gonna shoot this. I don't want the curse. Fine. Yeah, he goes mid. It's a rally trigger, it's fine. I don't care that much. Yeah, just play every card. We get this. We just play everything up here pretty much. Yeah, the only exception is I'm gonna slam the bottom floor here. Like, this is awkward, right? I just put it in this boss. Play this top. You can't, sure. I need to put a -1 on that Prismal Dust very quickly here. Trampled is good. Play the cards we always want to play. We always just do this, it's fine. I'm just gonna plug more damage into the boss whenever I can, right? There's no reason not to. Yeah, there's no reason not to. Alright, it's rally, I don't care. Just take every bit of damage into a boss that I can do. Yep. Fine. Honestly, more into the boss. He has stealth and he's already down 500. Thanks, Wingmaker. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, alright, we do this first. Sting here is fine. I play this here. Fine. I actually... Interesting. This damage shield is worth more. Now I can play these mid and take another 100 off the man. He's down 700 HP. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty solid. You're happy to see it. I gave up one of those. I'm always going to put this here. It's fine. Fine. Put damage into him. Yeah. I mean, this is going quickly because I think it's fine here. I'm not worried about it. The interesting thing is that I should have Vine Grasped him, but instead I'm just going to kill this morsel now. It's fine. The interesting thing about this is that it plays pretty quickly, but you really need to look at this. I'm at round, what is it, like 8 or something, and I have 3 Spreading Spores in hand. If I dupe this thing, it dominates my hand significantly earlier on. I'm at 25 regen. That's enough to tank, right? Yeah, this is enough to tank. 30 regen here. Yeah, interesting. Interesting, actually. So I do that, right? You look at that number. If I can ramp that twice as fast with the holdover, it's like the best possible. Like, what? I don't want forever consumed here. I mean, it is good dump for energy, but that's fine. I'm just gonna take the -1 rail spike. It's just a good card. If I can hit anything, yeah, sure. -1 rail spike, fine. And what do I take? Do I need to set up top? Mid? I need to set up mid on Divinity, maybe? I don't have good heal. Yeah, I don't have a great heal solution for our Husk Hermit friend. He doesn't have the Morsel Maker, which is kind of nice. I'm drawing a lot of cards anyway. I think I need to take draw, actually. And because I need the turns to ramp him. He has the Morsel Maker. He doesn't die in one turn. And I can throw him, you know, this Restoration Detonation when I draw it. I can throw him an Awake or this Engraft. We have solutions. I'm never going to throw him Spreading Spores, but it's fine. I take draw. And we just play top and hope for the best. Yeah. Yeah. Yep, yep, yep. Cool. I go left. Show me multi-strike, please. I don't even consider the other options. Endless is not it. Quick. I don't give up yet. I have another steel shop I'm always going to. Shame. Build a card, fine. I regen. It's just regen 4. It's better than Awake for 1 energy. Yeah, fine. I skipped this part. It's a shame. Didn't get buff. Okay. I skip. There's never a time when I'm playing this on something. Okay. Space. Fine. Money also better. Money is better, right? Anything gets by. Money. It's late for money. Yeah, only 1 combat to really find value here. What am I doing with the space though? Like literally nothing. I already generate 1,000,000 space with the Wingmaker. I'll just take money. I mean, this is good, right? Regen 4. I wish it had heal on it, but regen 4 for 1, it's like a Wildwood Sap. Sure. And it gives me money. Sure. Thorn Lord 3, please. Yep, no consideration for anything else. I do not take this money because I'm going to be duping. Yep. Yep. All right, fine. I do not give up on the quick yet. I need to see multi-strike. I need to try another shot. Ancient Hate. I don't care. Spell Shield 2? I just cast it twice on a floor. I have to dedicate this on the correct floor until I draw both. But this is fine. Yeah. This is where it kind of comes in handy that Wingmaker hits twice. Otherwise, I don't care about any of these cards. Yeah, take it. Take it, take it, take it. It's fine. I accelerate through this deck quick enough, I'm always going to see... Yeah, alright, I see one already. We're fine. Sure. Alright, we just have to invest it early and often. I'm just going to slam this Rail Spike here. Draw 3. Yeah, free Root Seeds is always good. There's a lot of good hits there. Take this. I will just... Oh my gosh. I should maybe have respected this thing. Jesus. I got a 290 on turn 1. Got a 290 on turn 1. We're gonna do damage to it for sure. Trample, please. Thank you. I have to do this mid. I need to put damage into this, man. Interesting. It kind of puts me in an awkward situation, right? It does, kind of. I want to put that next one mid. I'm doing what? Not a lot, like 50-something here. I need to respect this guy. I need to respect him enough to not just get slammed. I haven't hit Razor Sharp yet, which is tough. Is it actually unbelievable? Show me Razor Sharp? It is actually my bottom card. Oh god. Okay. Fine. This is a not great situation to be in. I have to play 1 up here and we get the kill. Fine. Start loading it up. Ugh. I need to draw only... I need to draw enough that I will generate a, whatchamacallit, a Curse Vine next turn. So that I can play around this Steel Wing. Yeah. Which means I just play this top, I think. And take the incant value. Yeah, okay. Fine. I should draw enough. Yeah, cool. This lets me do this, which is really good. Finally get this. Stings. This turn plays itself, kind of. I have to play them both up here. I have both in hand, so I don't actually care about the spell shield anymore. Fine. If I put this in the back, it preserves. Yeah. Yeah, if I put it in the back, it preserves. Alright, so we're okay. I'm not going to generate many here. It's okay. I just do this. These turns play themselves at this point. Actually lost damage there. Yeah, I lost damage there because of the trample. I should have... I take 12? Fine. 10 actually. Math's hard. Okay. We get there on this turn. I just do this, and then I do this again because I just don't want to take that damage. Ever. I'm already just going to pull the Gilded Wing to the front. Take this here. Yeah, he's up to 145. That's a pretty beefy man. Okay. Just play the cards we know we want to play. Fine. Regen. Fine. I do this. It's fine. Yeah, we heal up. Cool. Alright, so we leaked that 10. And that's unfortunate. I don't really know where I'm at here in terms of power level, so I'm going to respect. And yeah, I'm gonna respect. I have to play both. Oh, we just win. So this boss, just don't touch him. If you win, just don't touch it. I don't need to play anything for value unless I have the build a card. So can I draw back around at all? No, I can't. I don't have a heal card in hand. These don't count. I was gonna say if I could draw the sap tap, I might draw back around into build a card, but I don't. It's fine. We don't touch it. We win. Cool. So he's at 24 at the start of that, I think it was. Fine. I do not take any of these. There's no reason to. I don't need another one. I don't need another one. Do I take this? Void Binding? How desperate am I? My whole deck is free, kind of? No, it's not. I play a bunch of one costs. No, I don't. No, I don't take that. This is just really bad for me. Yeah, we skip. Okay, so I just noticed, I was thinking to myself, I've been tunneling so hard on these steel shops that I've just been denied on good hits. We always go right here. That I don't get a chance to -1 Prismal Dust, so that's a shame. But it's fine. Show me multi-strike, please. Oh, okay. I think this run is still winnable without it. I could take Mind Jacks. In a pinch, I have the mid-floor setup still. Okay. Okay. That's good. Please, we reroll you first. Multi-strike? Ah, blessed be the run. This run is winnable without it. But, oh boy, is it bad, right? If I miss multi-strike here, I actually have to dupe Wingmaker again. This is an interesting... So I'm going to click this before I forget or mess it up. Multi-strike is good, yes. The line, if you miss multi-strike there, is you dupe the Wingmaker again, and that does 210 to the floor, basically. And that's really strong, right? That is extremely strong here. So I think that's great news if we had to do that. Intrinsic. There's a lot of fun options here, actually. The Spell Chain on, I don't know, Rail Spike. There's a lot of fun stuff you could do here. Money, sure. I'm going to take... Oh, man, there's a lot of good stuff here. Abandoned and Umbra. Once you have... Wait a second, if I just buy all 3 of these, think about this, right? Mind Jacks lets me play mid if I need to, which is good. I could still play mid on Divinity depending on draw order, or I could just play top and it's fine. Yeah. Abandoned and Umbra and Chain of Gems together mean I have a 3-hit chump blocker. I'm always doing this, right? There's no way I don't. On turn 1, I put this Chain of Gems on to Wyldenten. On turn 2 and beyond, I put it on this and Umbra. And it's just free. And with Wingmaker, I make space on the floor. Yeah, okay. buying these. I don't care about the money lost on Heaven's Gold, it's fine. I'll think about mine jacks. The dupe here is now a question of survivability versus damage. It's either Wingmaker or it's Spreading Spores. I think it's Spreading Spores where I'm at right now, mentally. It accelerates me to a high region number fast, and the spikes help. Yeah, I think that's it. I think it's it. I don't. This is 78, so it takes me up to like what is it? It's almost 240 to the floor. I mean that's ridiculously strong, but it costs Ember. I'm gonna take the Spreading Spores. I think it's correct to accelerate me like this. I can always just not play them, right? If I get to the point where I have 6 of them, I just don't play a few of them. Fine. Yes, this is my 10. Yeah, okay, fine. 105 shards is good. We're gonna chill there because I don't feel too terribly strong here. Mind Jacks is a good question. That lets me do mid. It lets me do mid, and it lets me play a morsel on turn 1. This is important, actually, because of the flexibility on Patient. If Patient spawns top floor on turn 1, I feel pretty bad. I rally him. Yeah, I'm gonna buy this. Am I gonna sit on this? Do I worry about the leaking? I might just sit on this money. If I buy a single removal, I go to, what is it, 70? Yeah, I go to 70 attack. 70 attack gets through. The important thing is, am I ever full leaking a 290? No, never. I'm always gonna hit him first for something. 70 does 210, 280, so 4 hits. 79 doesn't really increase the threshold. I'll take this removal, right? I'll just take this removal, it's fine. Just get rid of a Shade Splitter at this point. I don't need him. Yeah, I don't need him. Fine. I have a lot of cards in this deck, but it's okay. There's nothing I'm taking. This Intrinsic has value, but I took the Mind Jacks to have that. Yeah, okay, I think we send it here. 105 is more than 100. Yeah, cool. I think we get there. The last minute chain of gems on Abandoned and Umbra is way better than you might be thinking. It's actually really good. So yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about, right? Look how many cards I generate. Wow. This is exactly it, right? I don't want to play into this guy. I would want to instead play mid. I actually have to think about how many cards I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I do generate all 3 stings. Jesus. Cool. Take this. Put the trample here. And I always ping these guys off. I don't want to take this 15 ever. It's fine. I'll take that. And I'll just sting here. There's a consideration for doing this down here, I guess, and killing this fellow. But I don't really care, right? Yeah, I should be fine. I'm gonna draw a card now. Fine, I'm gonna start regen. Yep. And then what's better? Root Seeds is probably just better, and then I'll just draw 2. Fine. Oh yeah, it's such a good hit. Okay, so it's free, right? It's just free. Yeah, it's just fine. It's just fine. Now, I do have to play cards, right? I drew too many cards on this turn. Yeah, okay. I have to play this. Yes. Okay. I need to think about how many cards I'm playing on this turn. Okay, I want to hold over the Spreading Spores and start it rolling. Yeah. So I'm going to just slap Prismal Dust. Right? Yeah, I'm going to do this here to hold it over. I'm going to slam bottom so I hold this over. I'm going to hold on to the Preserved Thorns. And I'm just going to slap 3 damage shield on him. Because that's good. How much do I disrespect? I can actually hold these 5 damage shield for the end if I do this up here. No, I'm actually going to play them down here. Yeah. I want to draw the 9. Yeah, I want to draw the 9. We'll generate... Oh yeah, it's frozen. That's obnoxious. I mean, okay, that's actually bad. I didn't think about it. Shame. I wanted to draw 8, please, and thank you. Yeah, just play them all. It's fine. I'll take the morsel, sure. Sure. Okay, we get this razor sharp. Okay. Ah, man, okay, so the order matters, right? I'm drawing, the curse find always spawns for, I need to draw no more than 8 here. I think we're okay because I have this damage shield that I took on early. I'm just playing a bunch of cards. There's no way I don't. It's worth it. Do we just incant the hell out of this floor? I think so. These are low value. Well, this regen is pretty good. Yeah, I'm just going to play these down here, I think. Yeah, it's fine. I do want to draw 8 cards. So I do this. 8 cards? Fine, I'll do this. And I'll hold on to that. I'm incanting him. I just need to think about it, is the thing. I just need to think. This should generate 2 cards. Thank you. Good. Why? Because I want this damage shield. I need to be careful about that. We're always killing them. Fine. I draw to 8. Yes, draw to 8. Just play everything for incants. Fine. Yeah, okay. Alright, we should... What? Okay, that's not good. I don't know what... Did I do the math wrong? Draw 8 cards? None of them are frozen? I should be able to generate... I'll have to relook at that later. I'm actually not sure what happened there. Play the cards you have to play. I'm going to play this off floor. It's not worth the incant. It's fine because I have that. Playing all these on floor for sure. Start for regen, please. Right, 7. I generate 2 cards, right? We're going to only play... I'm not going to play this Root Seeds now. I want to look at this. Right, I pull that open. Oh, it's that Sap Tap. Okay. I need to be thinking about turns when I don't pull Sap Tap on turn. Yeah. So like here, I draw, which is fine. Yeah, so this is just... Yeah, this is just fine. Alright, he goes bottom. I have now 2 turns. Okay. This is... Like at this point, look at my defense. 34, 36, 38. He's at 40. If we get to a point where I win... I was wondering what was happening here. I think we get there by just playing one of these fellows. What in the world? I gotta think about this. Oh, you know, this is me trying to rush this that killed me. I should have been preserving this damage shield. I was not thinking about the Sap Tap here. The thing is it's this melee weakness. This is what does it. I was like, what's happening? It doesn't wear off. Yeah, it does not wear off in time because I didn't preserve it long enough. Okay, this, I would normally never reset this, but this is what I get for rushing here. Alright, we're gonna do this. I think I want to run this through. I need to actually be paying attention to the damage shield on him. Yes. I could not, for the life of me, figure out what was happening there, but it makes sense, right? It makes sense. Yeah. I always am doing this up top, yeah. I was just looking at that like, what am I looking at? And Yeah, that's crazy. So I always draw the 10 here, huh? That's interesting. I always draw that 10. I think I'm just going to kill this fellow. No, I'm always going to be playing it mid anyway, so it's fine. That's interesting. I need to be thinking about the damage shield here in every circumstance where I can. So this thing has to be played, right? Because I need to do this. And I need to play this at as much. I just play the 0 cost one and leak the others. Interesting. Then I apply 3 damage shield here. And we have to hold that damage shield for the entire run. Yeah, the melee weakness got me. Yeah, that's crazy. Always, I leak this now? Actually, no, I don't. Oh, I do. Yeah, funny, it's only +3. That's... He got 1 shot. Yeah, he got 1 shot on that. That's absolutely wild to me that he would get 1 shot there. That's... Now remember, sap tap, so I only play to 7 here. And I let these float. Now the question is, what do I do with the spreading spores? I do play it, right? It trades up. Yeah, the spreading spores trade up. I do not play this, right? I have to generate this morsel now. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's... I think that's just crazy. I need to go to 7 only. Because I'm not... Yeah, I need to go 7 only. That's crazy. I have to carefully make sure I'm doing this right. Damage shield morsel, good. 7 only, yeah. So I don't play the fruit seeds. I was messing up those early turns, not counting the sap tap, because it's tough. This gives me the morsel guaranteed, which is really important here. Now here I do get the sap tap out, if I want to. We need to play the regen, I believe, and I need to play this on the floor. And I need to make sure this guy actually dies. I mean, it's okay, he's leaks, it's fine. Like, I'm actually getting weaker by doing it this way, which is weird. I maybe accept that hit. I maybe accept that hit, or I play 1 top floor. Yeah, okay, we'll do this here. The only card that really gets there in value is the Awake. 7. I could play 1 more because of... Geez, because I already triggered sap tap. It's not worth the incant, though. It's not worth the incant. Yeah, we just do this. Okay, we should get the morsel. Yep, we get the morsel. Great news. I now do this here. Yep. I mean, the trample actually made it worse, but it's fine. Just play this here. Play this here. Play this here. And then incant the hell out of him. I need to keep the melee weakness under the damage shield. Yeah? Yeah. I accept the 10 damage here. Okay. This is the last time he's on this floor. Did I... Oh. Okay, well. That's not great. I did it again. If I die this time, I'm just going to accept the loss. For sure. These are worthwhile trades on regen. I always play this. Rough. We do not incant him any further. Yeah. 7 only. 7 only, yep. Yeah, 7 only. I need the morsel. Okay. Well, we got this morsel, which is fine. Okay. Play the other morsel. Okay, fine. Ramp this damage shield. This might not get here. This might not get there. Sure. Okay. Okay, we get another turn. I'll take a lifesteal morsel. Not that I'm going to use it really, but we do this. We don't need that. Okay. I think if I do this, this is better. Doesn't matter, right? No, it does matter, right? I want him to not take the spikes hit. That's an interesting one, right? Because he'll hit this. I just leave this alone. Because this is worse. Yeah, okay, fine. I need to hold off on that spikes hit. Now this should look a little different. Yeah, see, this is... I needed to think. I needed to think. This is why I don't win at tournaments, right? Yeah, I think it is still worth it to do this. You know what? No. I have the X. I click end turn. Don't disrespect. The only thing that was pure net positive is this excavator. Yeah. Alright. That's a damn shame. Yeah, it was really easy to win. All I had to do is just, you know, not let him get one shot by disrespecting. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. Okay. So that kind of a reset would not happen in my win streak. Normally, I would have let myself lose there. But I also would not be playing this at, oh, you know, 4 a.m. and I would not be playing this with, whatchamacallit, trying to rush myself in order to not record an hour. It's already an hour and a half, even with that. Yeah. I think with this start, we play mid. Yep. Yeah. And we just bum rush mid. How badly do I need this morsel? Pretty badly, actually, right? I always play this card. If I do this down here, it's better, right? Because it means I kill this floor entirely next turn. So I only play one. Yeah, that's crazy. I actually don't play these things because I need to generate the morsels. Well, no, I don't. I don't here. I don't give a crap about the morsels here. Yeah. Yeah, I don't care about the morsels here. I thought about it. I just don't. Yeah. It's fine. I got a morsel anyway, whatever. That's great news. Yeah, I don't care, because I'm gonna regen this out. Ah, man, I'm still annoyed about that previous one. I can just play this next turn. I have both of them. Yeah, fine. I think Divinity is free here. I think it's just free. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Ah, man, I feel so bad about what happened there. I feel so bad about it. It's just a real shame. Yeah, I'm going back in my head and I'm just like annoyed at myself for making that kind of a mistake. Like, cause, I don't know. This guy is terrifying, but you just play this and it looks a lot better. You play this, like, this is not great, but I just play one of those Wingmakers next turn up top. Yeah, That's fine. He just dies to one hit of the pyre. Yeah. I play one of these up here, and I feel pretty okay about it. I could kill him with Razor Sharp Edge. That's funny. Yeah, we do this. I play this at 2 energy, and we get there. Yeah. So we do the obvious stuff. 2 energy. Yeah, pop him. Get the energy back. Do this now. And our run looks significantly better. Now I'll get another one next turn. Yeah, it's fine. I think this gets there. I think this gets there. Like he dies. Oh no. But when you do these, it just cleans it up a lot. Dang, man. This is why you don't put me in tournaments. Yep. Yep. Thanks, Regen. Very cool. We always play these, we always play these, we do this. We'll take this. I'll take this. Draw some stuff. Sure. Sure. I'll take the damage shield, I guess. Again, like, we're close. We're close. This is the nice thing about Thornlord, right? He's hitting at 206 right here. So he's doing a lot. He has a lot of value there. I still do one up top. Well, let's look at the mid floor first. I don't want to just get murdered here. Yeah, okay, we kind of have this in the bag right now. We just ramp up regen. Always play this. I do this, 1 HP. Shame. I'll just take the regen then. Hey, we don't take the hit. Nice. Nice. Alright, I think we take this handily. Yeah, easy mode. Look at this. 4 AM, 2 big brain. I'm just gonna play the cards because it makes me feel good. Divinity never stood a chance. Yeah. Fine. Okay, so we'll go to the run summary here and we'll talk it through. I don't like that I had to do that on patient. I'm gonna get stuck on that. Yeah, it's gonna be annoying. Oh well. You know, I don't like letting myself do that. If that were part of my normal win streak, I would have absolutely let it go. But anyway, let's talk about this run and what worked and what didn't. So we'll go to the run summary now. Cool. Okay, so this strategy is fine. I think Thornlord's probably the best path of Wyldenten because you can actually tank with him. And Capricious Reflection was okay. It was fine. The plan was solid. We had Big Sweet Man in back. We just duped Wingmaker. That's a strong card. It's fine. We got the holdover for free, literally on Razor Sharp. Like, Capricious Reflection carried this run, right? We got the holdover on Spreading Spores and the holdover on Razor Sharp Edge. Prismal Dust was a really important pick. I did not upgrade it ever. I guess I never anticipated that I would miss so hard on the important multi-strike here. I did end up finding it, which is good, but missing the multi-strike so many times forced me down a path that was maybe a little too committal. I needed to upgrade this. I would have liked to. So otherwise, we just kind of took good cards, picked heals where they were needed. This trample didn't really matter because we hit the Husk Hermit multi-strike, but if I had missed this, I would have used it a little more. I would have, because it's actually stronger with quick sweep, right? When you leave the back lines alive. Okay, I didn't have quick, but you know what I mean. I could have taken a quick for it in the give up mode. But the mid floor setup was nice. These last 3 relics were big. I think these were big buys. They helped out a lot. The Abandoned Umbra did humongous work on Patient. I don't think we went without it, actually. I never really kind of got to a point where I felt strong enough about that. I think I could have won. Yeah, I think I could have won the first round if I had let him get hit, right? If I had let him get hit, by some random shit-ass enemies to clear the melee weakness. I think that would have been best. I didn't even look. I just blitzed those turns. That feels so bad. I was like, oh no, I want to go to bed. It's 4 a.m. Anyway, we're not going to dwell on that too much. But Wyldenten, I think we get there. Warlord's good. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you tonight. I appreciate you watching. Sorry for the reset. I will not count this as a win in our win streak, even though, we get through it. I wanted to show how this worked on the Divinity, though, so it was important I not give that up. So we will go back to the 1-0 at this point. We'll call it that. Still, I appreciate you watching. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll see what anyone thinks about that kind of a reset. This is definitely the plight of YouTube. I've talked about this way too much. Look at me being hung up on this. We're just going to move on. Anyway, I appreciate your time. It's been an hour and 45 minutes. That's a ton of time. That's longer than I wanted this run to go. It's fine, I suppose. I will go to bed immediately after this and just hope for the best. And yeah, if you don't forget to subscribe if you want to see me spend another 2 hours going through runs like this. Like, oh my God, what's wrong with me? And yeah, as a reminder, if you ever have a tough seed or some kind of challenge that you get from a run that you just think is crazy hard, let me know. I would love to play through some of those. I think that's fun. And I'll show you what it's like, how I would approach it, what kind of decisions I'd make, and yeah. And that's pretty much it. I appreciate you sticking with it, and I will see you in the next video, all right? Take care, everyone. Good night.